Get ready to step into the exciting world of golf reporting with Amanda Balionis Renner. She's a force to be reckoned with in the world of sports reporting, especially when it comes to golf. This powerhouse journalist has made a name for herself in a male-dominated field, and she's done it with style and grace. With her charming personality and captivating screen presence, it's no wonder that viewers can't get enough of her. But Balionis is more than just a pretty face on a golf course. She's a highly respected CBS sports reporter, journalist, and broadcaster who has covered some of the biggest events in sports, including the NFL. But that's not all. Outside of her broadcasting career, she's an active presence on social media. With nearly 100,000 followers on Instagram and Twitter, Amanda has forged a solid career in a male-dominated industry as one of America's most experienced golf reporters. Want to know more about this incredible woman and what she's up to now? Keep following Golf Links. We've got all the juicy details. Amanda Balionis was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on June 20th, 1985. Her grandparents instilled in her a passion for golf. Amanda's grandparents met on a golf course and fell in love with the greens. Amanda's grandparents were enthusiastic golfers who owned a golf course. Her parents were golfers as well. Amanda, like her family, got fascinated with golf. Balionis' family pushed her to take golf instruction at a young age, and her early teachings did come in handy later in her profession. It would be a few years before she developed her enthusiasm for the sport. Her parents subsequently moved to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where she completed her high school education. Amanda Balionis attended Kutztown University in Pennsylvania after graduating from Manheim Township High School in 2004. Balionis was attracted to volleyball and qualified for the university squad, but in her second year of college, Balionis relocated to New York. Later, she enrolled in journalism classes at Hofstra University on Long Island. Balionis began to concentrate on sports reporting after finding that her height of 5'7" prevented her from joining the D1 school's volleyball team. She rapidly became active with the university's newspaper and radio station, reporting on athletic events. Amanda Balionis had early promise as a journalist. She interned at WRHU, the campus radio station, and the student-run Hofstra Chronicle newspaper. She connected with the New York Jets NFL football club while attending Hofstra University. In training, the Jets use Hofstra's facilities. Balionis' reporting ability was recognized by the Jets' media management, which landed her an internship with the NFL franchise. The New York Islanders, with whom she previously interned, was similarly impressed with her journalism talents. Balionis had her first experience working for a large media company, Columbia Broadcasting System, CBS. While in New York, she worked on a local Manhattan Productions morning slot. Amanda Balionis graduated from college in 2008 with a degree in broadcast journalism. It was the height of the recession then, and Balionis struggled to find work in New York. So she moved back to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and began writing for the Lancaster newspaper, LNP. Balionis contributed to the LNP with various stories and news items, but her favorite was the sports section. Balionis was approached with job offers to cover the news, but she declined. Instead, she was drawn to the camaraderie of covering team sports. In the end, Amanda Balionis' choice to wait for a sports career paid off. She began reporting from sidelines on high school athletics for Verizon Fios Channel 1 near the end of 2008. While at Verizon, Balionis covered women's soccer and basketball. Shortly after being hired by the Madison Square Garden MSG network, Balionis began covering high school sports. Balionis would continue commenting on MSG's high school volleyball event coverage. 2011 saw Balionis go to Florida to accept a Professional Golfers Association (PGA) position. She provided media articles on their website and covered PGA tours. Balionis drew on her early golf lessons and her family's passion for the game. She immersed herself in the profession despite her early fondness for golf. Amanda Balionis' passion for research and pleasant demeanor made her an obvious option for advancement. Yet it was her propensity for asking probing questions that demanded comprehensive responses that would propel her career. Amanda Balionis was approached by the equipment manufacturer Callaway Golf in 2016 and hired to create digital content. Balionis had to relocate to the opposite side of the country after earning a position at Callaway Golf. Turner Sports called Balionis shortly after he arrived in California. While it appeared to be an identical job to the one she performed for Callaway Golf, she was interviewing golfers at the PGA Championships at Baltusrol Golf Club in New Jersey by the end of the year. Her polish and flair rapidly drew the attention of CBS executives, and she was hired as a member of the sports reporting team. Amanda and her parents had always had a close relationship, and she was devastated when they were in a horrific accident in 2016. 1 year after the event, Balionis mustered the guts to speak about it. Amanda shared a lengthy letter on Instagram on March 30th, 2017, expressing her feelings after learning about the accident. Her parents survived the tragedy, but her father died unexpectedly in September 2018. Amanda's health suffered as a result of her father's untimely death, She gained 15 pounds in 2 weeks and began to struggle psychologically. She admitted on Instagram and Twitter that she needed to visit a therapist and physicians to rehabilitate her psychologically and physically. Amanda Balionis' career as a sportscaster took off in 2017. CBS recruited Amanda in 2017 to help cover the Genesis Open. After being impressed with her abilities, CBS promoted her, and she subsequently covered golf leagues, NFL games, and college football games. 2018 saw the permanent addition of Balionis to the CBS golf reporting staff. Her superiors saw that she had skills outside of golf and gave her the responsibility of covering other sports. Other sports she covered for CBS included high school and professional football games. In 2019, she landed her dream job as a Super Bowl reporter. CBS chose her to cover the Patriots' victory at Super Bowl 13 in Atlanta. Her position for CBS covering the NFL led to a meeting with Brian Renner in November, just after the couple began dating. In 2020, when the epidemic affected everyone, Amanda Balionis utilized the crisis to further her yoga. When she spoke with Dustin Johnson after he won the 2020 Masters, he was overcome with emotion, and she quickly became very well known. She is a certified yoga instructor who began teaching a weekly beginning yoga class in May, focusing on stretches and breathing. In an interview with T-Mac in July, Balionis added her voice to the Black Lives Matter campaign. Amanda Balionis spent much of 2021 focusing on her campaigns: golf and puppies, canines for warriors, and girls in golf. Callaway Golf supported Amanda's Canines for Warriors initiative and earned over $30,000 for the organization through an auction. Amanda's personal life is kept confidential and her details are limited. She has addressed it in bits and pieces on social media multiple times, though. She once shared a picture of herself wearing a lovely band on her ring finger on her Instagram profile, but later clarified that it was not an engagement ring. On another occasion, she published a message addressing her ex-boyfriend and the fact that she was pregnant. This occurred in 2016, although it was never verified whether or not she delivered a baby. There were rumors that she was dating golfer Ricky Fowler at one time, but nothing was proven. However, Balionis and her longtime boyfriend Brian Renner got engaged in March of 2021. Renner is a gifted athlete who excelled in both football and baseball in high school. His father, Bill, was a Green Bay Packers player, so sports run in his family. He attended the University of North Carolina, where he was a varsity team quarterback before making his NFL debut. He was last signed by the Pittsburgh Steelers, of which Balionis is a huge fan. Renner joined the Austin Peas as a quarterbacks coach after being dismissed by the Steelers in 2016. He later became a coach at his alma mater, UNC, before moving south to Florida International University, where he is presently employed. Amanda adores animals, particularly dogs. For many years, Balionis served with the charity Canines for Warriors, which trains dogs to serve as therapy dogs for PTSD-stricken soldiers. In 2020, she established a new nonprofit organization called Puppies and Golf. The purpose is to bring together dog rescuers and animal lovers. Balionis collaborated with a friend who runs an apparel company to create a Puppies and Golf shirt, with all revenues benefiting the Canines for Warriors charity. Callaway helped generate over $30,000 for her organization by auctioning limited edition wedges. One can only assume that since golf is one of the world's most played and viewed games, even the reporters who cover it gain from it. Due to her extensive experience and well-established reputation in the field, Amanda is assured of receiving a sizable salary. Her current net worth accumulated over her TV career is assessed by reliable sources as above $1 million. She earns between $38,000 and $148,000 yearly as a CBS presenter. Her dog's almost $2,000 value further demonstrates her financial success. No one can deny that Amanda Balionis earned the success she's now experiencing since she has worked hard to reach where she is. She delivers enlightening, entertaining, and highly colorful reporting at every event she's contracted to cover. Growing up and seeing Bonnie Bernstein on the sidelines doing sports reporting, Amanda knew she wanted to do this, and she's been tremendously successful. So, when do you think we'll see Amanda hosting a major golf event?